Hi, in this video we're going to look at how to work out the answers to question 7 on Core 2 Practice Paper 1. This has been made for AQA but is suitable for other exam boards, and you can download the paper from below if you've not got it already, and you can ask questions from me on Twitter. Okay, so question 8 is all about an arithmetic series. It says it's got a first term A and a common difference of D, and it tells us the sum of the first 29 terms is 1102, and we've been asked to show that something. So we can't start, as ever with show that questions, we can't start with this and work backwards. We have to start with a rule, a fact, something that we know, and then see where we go from there. So we'll start off, we'll look in our formula booklet and we'll see which of our formulas has got A's and D's in for sums of arithmetic series. Hopefully we'll spot this one. That's a half n 2a plus n minus 1 d, and this is for the sum. What this does is gives you the sum to n numbers. Now we know the sum of the first 29 numbers, so what we can do is we can say a half times 29 is 2a plus 28d, and that's equal to 1102. Now at this point I'm hoping that if we carry on working our way through this, we're going to end up with this. It looks like we are. We've got an A and a D, an A and a D, and some numbers. So it's just a case now of sorting it out. So algebraically then I'm going to double both sides first, and that's going to give us 29 2a plus 28d equals 2204. Divide both sides by 29, so 2a plus 28d equals 76, and then divide it all through by 2. We've got a plus 14d equals 38, which is what it wanted. So as required, QED. Good. Let's move on to look at the second part then, part 2. It tells us that the sum of the second and seventh term is 13. Right, okay, so the sum of the second term, so whatever the second term is, and whatever the seventh term is. Well, again, let's look in our formula booklet, and we should see un equals a plus n minus 1 d. This is for individual terms, and we've been told u2 is a plus d, and we've also been told u7, which is a plus 6d, and these two things, if I add them together, come to 13. Okay, so what I know is if I add these two things, I'll end up with 2a plus 7d is equal to 13. Now, at this point I can't solve it because I've got two unknowns. But remember from part A, we also know that a plus 14d is 38. Or in fact, we'd previously worked out that 2a plus 28d was 76. So from here, we can now start to work out. We've got a pair of simultaneous equations. I can take the top one from the bottom one, which is going to give me 21d equals 63. So d is going to be 3. So I've got a common difference of 3. I can substitute that into either of my equations, and any of my equations that I need. So let's go for, which is going to be the easiest one, let's go for this one. So we've got 2a plus 21 equals 13. 2a equals, take 21 away from both sides, so that's minus 8. A equals minus 4. So I've worked out that A and D here. Okay, now I've done both of those things. Sorted. Okay, so when we're doing arithmetic series, use the information that you've been given, use the formula booklet, try and find things, draw little pictures if it helps you, do whatever you need, but read carefully the wording. Notice this time it told us that the sum of two particular terms was something, in this particular case was 13. So just write down the information, give it a go, Stick with your instincts, try things. If you really don't know, at least write down the formulas that you've been given and start substituting some numbers in. You might pick up a few method mocks along the way if you don't know what else to do. Okay, hopefully this has been useful. Good luck with the rest of the questions. Bye.